Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today's Monday, August 12th, 2019. It is absolutely not a bad day. It's about 80 degrees, but I want to show you first, I've been trying to button up a few projects, and one of the things that I needed to do on the back side here, I wanted to add 4 more of the blocks for support for winter, so, this doesn't fall like it has every year. So I do have some other stuff that I got to do, like there's a leak there and there's a leak over on this side, so I got to get some stuff and get that squared away, and I will do that. But so I got these done, got them up, and so that was like one of those little nagging projects that didn't take long, but I wanted to get it out of the way. And then today I cut the grass, so that was fun. It's a good breeze today, so it wasn't terrible to do it. I'm going to kick it around here so you can see the sky. So chance of rain, off and on type of thing, but as you can see, it's not too bad. And right now we got good sunshine. I know I just checked a little while ago and we were in full absorption mode. We'll go in and check that in a little while. Alright, so I wanted to talk about the topic today. Responsibilities. What are your responsibilities? And this goes out for men and women. This is not just geared towards men, but men have certain other roles that women obviously don't have. And women can fulfill those roles, but, traditionally, let's just say, men fill those roles. So anyway, so what is your responsibility, okay? So we're going to go as a man first, okay? As a man, your responsibilities come down to being there for your children, okay? If you have children, being there for your children, taking care of your family, providing obviously for your family and stuff like that. But I want you guys to remember something. A lot of guys, I think, lose sight of this one. They do the financial responsibility and they leave the wife to raise the children. And, financial responsibility is very, very important, being able to provide for your children. But you also need to be there emotionally and for support and for guidance as a father. So that's your responsibility. It's not just financial. When you come home from the end of the day and you're tired, you don't feel like doing squat, too bad. Your kid's still going to want to spend time with you until you blow them off enough times that then they don't care anymore. I think it's important that your children want to continue to spend time with you. It's funny, people will say to me, like with my daughter, she's always whatever I'm going to go do something, she always wants to go. She likes hanging out with me. We enjoy each other's company. Same with Eddie. We go do something. And, like I said, Eddie's on a little different level because of his autism. But, he still likes to go out and spend time with his old man. So I think that's really, really important. And women, what are your responsibilities, okay? Well, unfortunately, there's a lot of single-family units out there now, and where the women are the head of the household. So you have all the responsibilities. Not only do you have to be the breadwinner, but you have to raise the children, nurture them, guide them, and a lot of times without a positive male role model in the picture. And some women do it fantastically. Some do it really, really well. Other ones not so much, or they pick losers. And I couldn't tell you. I see some women and I just go, why would you be with that loser? That doesn't make any sense. But everybody has their own thing, and they think they're saving everybody, or they want a project that they think that they can fix. And oh well, I don't get that part. But anyway, so beyond those responsibilities of everyday responsibilities, what are our responsibilities? And this is kind of where I kind of think that people need to think about. Our other responsibilities are preparation. Okay. Preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. It's a great philosophy to have, because that's not crazy, guys. There's nothing crazy about being prepared for that rainy day, because you never know what that rainy day may entail. It could be sickness in the family. It could be death in the family. It could be a lot of different things, a loss of job, whatever. And now all of a sudden, you are not making that money. And honestly, most people are week to week, and I get it, and I totally get it, and so, that's something to think about and something to keep in mind, putting back for that rainy day and being prepared for that is also very, very important. You know, so those are things that you need to think about, because accidents are going to happen. People are going to get hurt. It happens over and over and over again. I just read an article, which was really, really sad, to be honest with you. There was a basketball coach down in New York City, and he was just killed in a motorcycle accident, where he was literally decapitated. So very, very sad. I mean, they said he died instantly, but still, it's not a fun way to go. But he did something that I thought was really, really important. He ran a basketball clinic, okay? And you're going to say, well, a basketball clinic, big deal. But what he was doing is he had rules to his basketball clinic. Kids were not allowed to have their pants all sagged down. They had to have their pants pulled up. There was respect. There were rules. And there was organization and structure. And so, again, that's something that is lacking in a lot of our children today. They don't have that structure. They don't have ground rules. They don't have boundaries. And so too many people want to be their children's friend. And like I've said in previous videos, you cannot be their friend. You have to be their parent. So I think that that's really, really important. So I wanted to discuss that with you guys and stuff like that. So we're going to go over here. We're going to check on the chickens real quick. And I'll have to tell you something that was happening with these guys. It was actually pretty funny. I was over working on getting that other stuff done, and I hear this commotion. And I'm like, what is going on? And it was Oil Slick was inside, and she was raising Cain. I mean, raising Cain. So she was in one box. One of the white birds was in another box. And then Goliath was in there, being the tough guy, and he was making all kinds of noise. So it was pretty funny. It was, there was just, I guess maybe she was in the box that the other one she wanted, or the other one was in a box she wanted to go into. Who knows? But pretty funny stuff. So anyway, well, I want to mention really quickly, again, we're getting much, much closer now. The prepper get-together is coming up in a very short time period. We're having it on Saturday, the August 17th, and that is going to be at Letchworth State Park. And so very much looking forward to that. I think we're going to have a great time. And so, of course, everybody's welcome to come. The only thing that I ask is if you bring a dish to pass, okay? So, Oil Slick's got herself a little bit of a limp there. You see that, guys? I don't know what happened to her. But anyway, so the, what was I going to say? Oh, so it's going to be at Letchworth State Park in New York, and it's going to be at Eddie's Pavilion. It costs $10 for a carload of people to get into the park. So once you get in there, you just ask them where Eddie's Pavilion is, and they will steer you in the right direction. Okay? So we're going to go around the back here, and we're going to check and see. I pulled out 2 eggs already today, 1 adult egg and 1 juvenile egg. So we're going to go and we're going to see if we have any more. Now they're laying in 3 different boxes, and I will show you which ones they're laying in. So we're looking here. Oh, well, we got one of the girls is right there. Okay, so we're not going to bother her. And so here is our fake egg with a little X on it. So we got 1 egg out of that one. And so she's in there laying, so we're not going to bother her. So obviously there's 2 of the boxes that they're laying in. So that is our second adult egg today. And obviously, alright, so let us take a look here. Okay, nothing down on this end yet, but they like to lay in this one here too. So hopefully we'll have another juvenile egg soon. So we have 2 adult eggs on the day, and like I said, 1 juvenile at the moment. Hello, Socks. Yeah. So anyway, I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this topic today. What do you think our responsibilities are as parents, as protectors, as the ones guiding these the youth of tomorrow? Unfortunately, like I said, a lot of people are lacking in that responsibility mode. So I'll take you over here. We'll go take a look at the solar real quick. That breeze actually feels really, really good. So I didn't feel like cutting the grass today, but it was definitely overdue. So I got to it, and it was like I said, I get my mindset on things that I want to get done, and then I just have to put myself to it. So obviously cut through here, caught up in there, hit the other areas as well over by the chicken coop, all in the front and over here, and cleaned up over here and stuff as well, and around the burning fire over here. So that's done, that's out of the way. So I'm kind of happy about that. They're calling for rain the next couple days, so I wanted to get that out of the way ahead of time. All right, let us take a look. We are in full absorption mode. The batteries are maxed out at 28.6. We've brought 1.3 kilowatt hours on this side and 1.7 kilowatt hours on this side. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're already at 3 kilowatt hours on the day. And again, like I said, right now, everything is running in the house. We're just dumping power. That's all we're doing at this point, because we're bringing in more than we need. So like I said, you know, the next upgrade thing that I do, I mean, getting this rack done this year was very important. That was like the next step. So what I think that I'm going to end up doing is, because I have two different charge controllers, all right, so the 9 panels on this side are all on the one charge controller. The other 6 panels on this side are on the other charge controller. I think what I'm going to end up doing, as I add more batteries, I'm going to put the 9 on the existing batteries that I have, and I'm going to run a new battery bank and run it on the 6. So that way I have two different sources of power for the system, you know, so we can have maximum storage of power. So that is going to be the game plan as far as that goes. So just thought I would share that with you too. I was thinking about how I wanted to do that. And so anyway, nice day, not bad. Kick this around, got some nice puffy clouds, but we're bringing in decent power. Yesterday we pulled in 4.9 kilowatt hours for the whole day. So obviously at this point right now we've already pulled in 3. I think we'll beat that by a lot today. It varies what you're going to get day to day, so you just never know. Okay, so anyway guys, so somebody asked me too, I talked about in the live stream, people were asking me where I cook. They didn't see a stove in the house. So in the wintertime we obviously use the wood stove. In the summertime we use the gas grill. So we use that a lot in the summertime. I don't really do a whole lot of videos showing us doing that, but that's what we cook on in the summertime, and it works out perfectly. And somebody asked me, do I have a refrigerator? I have a full-size normal refrigerator, guys. So it's I have a normal fridge like anybody else, and it works great. And we've had no issues whatsoever. Even with turning the power off at night, everything in the fridge stays nice and cold. In the freezer we have blocks of ice blocks, and that freezer stays frozen. So it works out really, really well. So anyway guys, did you break your arm?
Nah, I just messed up my muscle.
Oh geez, oh, it's always something.
Yeah, it is, man.
Sorry, my neighbors were going by. So guys, anyway, I wanted to remind you, we are all in this together. That's important to remember that. So, you know, we need to think and work together when the time comes. Also remember guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. Life is so short. That's really, really important, okay? Also remember guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you, okay? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I hope you're doing well. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.